everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I just want to show you what a productive weekend looks like for me. So I have a super long to-do list for this weekend and I want to show you what I get up to when my goals are more focused on being productive and successfully completing my to-do list. As you would have seen, I just had some breakfast. I want to get some content for Instagram, but I also have to take a thumbnail for a video that I'm hoping to upload tomorrow. Meaning I want to wear something that's completely not weather appropriate and then change it to something later. I just thought I would just clear that up in case I'm wearing like 3 outfits in one day. So now that I have gotten changed and taken the thumbnail for that video, I'm going to start by writing out my to-do list for today. So usually on Saturdays I'm more focused on cleaning and Sundays is more focused on catching up on schoolwork. And if I haven't been able to throughout the week, then I will usually edit on Sunday and try and have a video up by Sunday. So my main priority for today is to clean and edit. Now I do like to clean my makeup brushes and beauty blender every single week. So that's a non-negotiable for me, and then I like to wipe down all of my devices, my desk, everything that I could have possibly touched. Something else that I do have to clean today is my eye mask because I've been using this Marbdescure like drying lotion and it has pink all across the eye mask, which isn't a problem, but it's just not visually that appealing. So I'm going to hand wash that. But before I get into any of that, I do have respite today. So I'm hoping to visit a French provincial furniture store. So I did order a king single bed and it did come and it was a single. And I found out by filming a YouTube video and trying to unravel a king single mattress on a single bed, so evidently that did not go down very well. As I said, I'd also like to get some content today, so before I do any of that, I'm just going to write a to-do list to just get it all out on a piece of paper so that when I come home I know exactly what I have to do. Tomorrow I know that I have to meal prep for the upcoming school week, and there's also quite a few worksheets or unfinished classwork that I have to catch up on. Last week I wasn't feeling the best. I don't know whether you can hear it in my throat. That meant I didn't spend all of my time on schoolwork. I came home and slept a few times and I don't regret that at all, but now I just have to work extra hard on making sure that everything's up to date. Also, it's 28 degrees, so I don't know how long we're going to last in this long sleeve jumper, but I have outfit option number 2. I don't know why, but I wasn't quite feeling the jumper, so naturally I've gone for a black turtleneck. But I will see you when we get to the furniture store. So it is 4:30 and I arrived home only recently, but I have had some lunch. I also went through my cleaning routine. I usually wipe down my desk, my electronics, my leather goods, anything that I feel needs a clean. I will do that every Saturday. So today I cleaned all of the makeup brushes I used throughout the week. As you would have seen, I did make my way to the furniture store today. The man in the store quoted me $2,000, so I really had to think about that. But for now, I just can't justify $2,000 for something that I'm only going to have for so long. So in the meantime, I think I'm going to try and source
secondhand furniture. It's better for the environment. Furniture in general is just not the greatest for the environment. Also, if I'm buying furniture that's been manufactured and imported from overseas, then I may as well get something that is secondhand. Any furniture that is imported from overseas has to be fumigated, so I may as well just pay a minimal cost for fumigated furniture instead of paying the markups. So I did get quotes from the furniture shop, but I have done some research today. Fingers crossed, I have got something in the works. I'm planning on getting a bed and a bookcase, but I'm going to be doing a whole separate video that is specifically focused on furniture, so I will update you more in that video if things do get underway. Currently, my main concern is just how I would get them shipped to me. I'm thinking about lodging a request on Airtasker or something similar, but we'll see what happens and I will definitely keep you posted. So luckily the weather dropped, meaning I could stay in my turtleneck ensemble all day. I did manage to get some content, so that was good, as that was something that was on my to-do list. Basically, it probably sounds very superficial, but when I upload a video, I like to promote it and make sure that my engagement is as high as it possibly can be. A vast majority of my views are actually generated from people clicking on links that I either post on Twitter or in my Instagram bio. So for me, it's important to do that to make sure that maximum engagement is attained. We also visited the beach, which was nice because before that I was a bit jittery today. It's probably because I didn't meditate, so that's definitely a priority for tomorrow. Speaking of priorities, my priority for today is to edit, export and upload a video. Now, hopefully that video can go live tomorrow, so I will check in with you again once I have done that. But I'm thinking right now I might just go and take off my makeup so I can just edit and chill out, have a shower and go to bed.
Here we go, it's all about you, it's all about me, it's all about what we do. Making art, you and me, trying to find something to believe, because I'm running wild, I ain't running free.
I feel like I've been on my computer for the last literally 4 hours, probably because I have been. So the first thing I did was this, where I basically just stuck a ton of roses on model's face. It's for photography and it's the most strange abstract project, but I really like the way it turned out. So then I just finished my PE assessment, and this is due in like 2 weeks I think, but I just want to get it done. So now that that's done, I'm not going to read over it again, because every time I read over an assessment I feel like I could change it or improve it, and that is my demise. So we're just going to leave it as is, and I know I put a lot of effort into it, so hopefully it will be all good. The final thing I completed was just this 2-page summary on fast fashion and the model of consumerism. I'm really proud of this, so hopefully I get a good mark for this. It was just a class project, but I want to do a video about fast fashion, so I feel like especially in the last 6 months my views have really changed, and I am so much more conscious of my behaviors as a consumer and how they impact people's lives, and also in general just the principle of consumerism that is so prevalent in teenagers in this day and age. So I'm going to be doing a video about this, but this is just long form. I'm going to summarize it a bit because this is a lot of information to process, and for someone who's completely new to the fast fashion realm or doesn't quite understand their own behaviors, I don't want to come from a judgmental perspective, because I've been there, done that, and I now am more aware, and hopefully I can bring more awareness to you guys as well. This coffee is literally the size of my head.
today, so I thought I would just sit down with you and sort of narrate my day. So let's start with last night. I actually went to bed at 8:30, which is such an early hour for me. But basically I had attempted to edit a YouTube video and my MacBook just isn't having it. I don't know what I'm going to do with that MacBook. It has been a spawn of the devil recently. So I just gave up and went to sleep because it was honestly infuriating me. So I woke up and got started at 6 a.m. So I meditated, I read, then I had breakfast and polished off my cleaning routine, and then I decided to write a plan of action for the day. After this, I sat down and I got some work done. Now I'm super annoyed because I forgot to film, and that is literally the whole point of this video. I managed to complete a PE assessment task, a geography class assignment, and a fundraiser planner. And then I also got started and eventually finished my photography Photoshop task. So it was basically just image manipulation, and I decided to find editorials and photos on Pinterest that I really liked and add a bunch of roses to their face. It was an abstract, in the moment experiment. I don't even know how that came to mind, but it worked out. I just wish that the layers were a bit more seamless. I did make some of them more transparent than others, but there's still a definite line of where the flowers are. Then we had a few things we needed to pick up from Officeworks, and I also printed out my assessments. So when I was about halfway through with the English chapter summaries, I took a break with maths. Yes, you heard me correctly. I took a break from English, my favorite subject, with maths. I know, sounds absolutely insane. It was definitely spur of the moment enthusiasm. Don't expect that to be a regularity on this channel. So I finished off my English chapter summaries, and then I was feeling a little bit jittery, so I decided to go on a walk and clear my head and really try to become in tune with my emotions. So I went on this lovely trail walk near my house and I walked through some mangroves. As you would have seen, it's really picturesque down there. So this is sort of a rarity for me, but I did sit down and meditate there. It's so nice to have an open public place I can sort of resort to when everything's a bit chaotic, and sometimes I just sit by the water and read, and it's such a lovely thing to do. I have to say, morning walks definitely hit differently down there, but nevertheless the afternoon walk was lovely and a nice break because I feel like I was either sitting on my laptop doing work or writing notes all day. It's just been a very content heavy day. It's 5:30, so I'm going to meal prep. I have everything on the kitchen bench ready for me to cook. I wouldn't say I'm a well-seasoned chef, so we will see how that goes. I really enjoy preparing food, but it going to plan is another story. I think meal prep will be the well-needed break from maths, because food over maths, obviously. But I'm actually really excited because assuming that I do meal prep, which is a given, I have to have food for the week. I have completed everything on my to-do list, which checking everything on a to-do list off is just the best feeling ever. So because I can tell the lighting's getting a bit funny, I might just end the vlog here. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. It has been a really exciting vlog. I'm so excited about the possible acquisition of a few furniture pieces. So I'm going to head to the kitchen and fingers crossed cook up a storm. Bye!